Wait, nothing's working. Nothing's working. What's going on? Uh, hold on. Camera? My camera was literally just working. Uh, what happened? Can we try this again? Uh, let's close this out first. And then. There we go. Hello, friends. Hi. Hello. I went to go get a drink. Mac, appreciate you for the follow. Connor, appreciate you for the follow. Welcome. Hello. Hello. Um, it's been a while, huh? I feel like last time y'all saw me. Damn, what's up with these ads? We just started. Damn. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can we do something about this? I'm so sorry, y'all. John, what up, homie? Let's see if we can do something about these ads. Like we just got here. Jeez. Hold on. With the Slitherwing emote? Damn, verified Mac? So do you like Pokemon? Nah, Pokemon sucks. Pokemon sucks, Kappa. But yeah, what's going on, y'all? I'm logging in the stuff to see if we can do something about the rate that ads are gonna hit y'all, because that's not fair to y'all. Uh, Twin, what up? Yone, hello. Welcome to the Fat Pack. I'm a simple man. I see Pokemon I pop up. Type shit. Type shit. I love that we were both in the same direction. Man, attacking shit. Just go play Pokemon. Man, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Casey, welcome to the Fat Pack, homie. How's it going? Where do I go to adjust these ads? Cause it's rough out here. Like I'm not trying to deal with Fakumram. All I saw was my Twitter feed was like Fakumram this, 100 plus damage this. I'm like, nah, we not fucking with that. You go play with some virtual cardboard tonight. It is not that serious. Um, how do I adjust these ads? What you doing? Are we playing Pokemon? Are we fighting game? We playing Pokemon. We not playing with this new Tekken bullshit that's going on. We're gonna play some Pokemon. Uh, trying to see where do I go to adjust this ads because it was kind of bad. Be judging and watching very closely. No, don't do this, please. Not like this. Um. Oh, skip all this. 1 per hour. Add length and frequency. I can set it to manual. Oh, say no more. I'm gonna just hit this real quick. Okay. Hopefully this fixes the problem. We gotta run some games at some point. I'll be down. This man about to run Guardy to his next cup. Nasty work. Man ran Terra Box adjacent. And then said, fuck it. I'm about to just play Guardy. $1 million deck too good. Frequency, I'm tired of you. Dre, what's up? What's up? I got something new I'm whipping up. Oh boy, here we go. Um, but yeah, for those of you that's your first time here, um, I used to go by Fat Boy. I changed my tag to JP. We getting kind of old. I got tired of the jokes, so yeah. Eventually we're gonna change up all of our socials to match. I just haven't come up with anything clever yet that I can make universal. But for those of you that have known me for a minute, I get it. It's kind of hard to make that adjustment. But for those of you who are willing to put forth the effort, JP is kind of what we're doing going forward. I've even entered a couple tournaments under the moniker, so I might have flew under the radar. You can still call me that. There are some people that's like that's how you know me, and that's cool. Like I'm not like offended, but the people that know me going forward, it's kind of like I would most likely just go by JP. Like there's still people who call me fat boy, and I still turn around instinctively. So it's not like, oh, I'm offended or I'm triggered or anything. But you know, we trying to do something a little different. Um, you're now the third JP I've ever known. Jeez. Can I call you that? Nah, I mean it's valid. Like I don't mind. For the people who know me, like if you know me, I don't really mind. But for like the newer audience that's like coming in, JP is kind of the wave. Oh shit, Azure, what's good, bro? What's going on? Um, let me hit y'all. All brothers, no others, just brothers. Type shit. Type shit. Let's go over the ground rules for the bodega for people it's your first time here. First and foremost, for those of you who need closed captions to enhance your experience here, we do have closed captions available. Um, it does tie into like an add-on to your stream, and boom, closed captions. We like to make sure we're accessible to everybody. But most importantly, we also respect people's pronouns, so feel free to use this add-on. It ties to your Twitch account, so that way your pronouns do show across the board. We are very much a believer in respecting people's pronouns around these parts. You know, in this little small section of the internet, I can't control what people do outside of here. But in this corner, nah, we do that. We respect that out here. Point Fiona's deaf self. She needs closed captions. Listen. We make sure that when people are here, they can relax. You know, whether you need the captions, your pronouns, whatever the case may be, we just try to be respectful. But she is also blind. I believe it. I can't do nothing about that. That's a skill issue, sis. Get some glasses. But I think tonight I have glasses. Get better glasses. I don't know what else to tell you. Get better glasses. So you got some CC in bold. I don't know if I can adjust that. That might be something y'all have to adjust on y'all end. I know it's just the add-on that like ties to your Twitch browser, but you might be able to adjust like the size, the location, all that fun stuff. So I don't know. It's there. People need it. It's there. But tonight we're just gonna play some Pokemon. We're kind of just gonna vibe, hang out with the people. It's been a while, so I don't want to do anything that's like super intense. I kind of just want to just hang back, relax, kick it with the people. It's a lot of y'all that haven't really seen my face in God knows how long. Some of you've just seen me a couple weeks ago, but I think the corner of the fighting game community has definitely been like, where the fuck have you been? Like straight up, where the fuck have you been? So a lot of it was just I needed a break, man. Been doing it for like 10 years. We did a lot with Street Fighter. You know, we're still playing Tekken. It's been a minute, yeah, dude. It's been a minute, but I just needed a break. You know, playing like at a tournament level, building the community and all that other fun stuff, content creation, all that. It's fun. It's very draining. So, I kind of jumped into like TCG to escape. That's the proper word to use. How do I say this without like kicking a dead horse? I think the only way to say it is to just say it. A few years back, Afro with the sub. Op said they wanted some initiative. Blew up their entire quadrant. I'm moving like Oppenheimer. Dracula flow never gets old. But a few years back, we went through a really bad breakup, and it made me fall out of love with fighting games because a lot of my identity within fighting games was also tied into this individual. So I needed to step away and kind of just come back fresh with my own identity. And it took a little bit longer than I expected. I do a lot of healing. I do a lot of soul searching and finding me in what I enjoy, what makes me happy. So, you know, I've had some good days and some bad days, but I definitely think that I'm at the point now where I'm having more good days than bad days. And, you know, the people that I met through the Pokemon community healed me more than they realized. And it's nice to play something that's not a fighting game sometimes. It's nice to just go to an event and not have to smell Smash players. I'm going to just say it like it is. It's nice to just go to an event, not deal with some Smash players, play with some pretty cardboard, go hang out with the homies, go get lost in New Orleans, go do some shit in San Antonio. Like it's different, but I'm fucking with the different. Um, so the plan for 2026 is that I do want to start playing fighting games in tournaments again. In what capacity, I'm not sure yet. Maybe just at a local level, maybe a regional every now and again. But as of now, I'm just playing it when the mood strikes me. Like when I'm feeling like booting up a fighting game, boot up a fighting game. Like yesterday, I played a little bit of Street Fighter. I'm like, damn, I'm rusty. But the game sense was still there. The fundamentals were still there. So played a little bit of Tekken, you know, a little while back too. I was like, the Korean backdash still clean. My throw tech still kind of nice. I still know how to play Jack. I just got to adjust some of the newer stuff. But like, it's there. Like, it's like riding a bike. You don't forget stuff. So, it is really nice to play when I feel like playing, and when I don't, it's cool. I'm hyped to meet you in Pittsburgh. Dude, I'm looking forward to it. Am I looking forward to going to the ass crack of Pennsylvania? No, not really. But am I looking forward to hanging out with y'all? Yes. Totally. So I'm willing to deal with going back to Pittsburgh. I used to go to school in Pittsburgh, so like I'm familiar with the area. I'm not looking forward to hearing Yins and Pop and all the dumbass hills that Pittsburgh has. I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm looking forward to hanging out with y'all. So it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. So yeah. I think enough of the talking and the yapping and shit. We're gonna play some Pokemon. Raven fans a pin on the stadium. But other than that, hype to click a funny A button to hope my moves hit. Yo, it'd be like that, dog. It'd be like that. I think we're just gonna take it easy tonight and just play Bolt. I don't really feel like doing a lot. I think I'm gonna just play some Bolt. You know, fan call and pray. Whatever happens, happens. And we're gonna play ranked before Yone bullies me into not playing ranked. So we're gonna play. You know, we can just hang out. We ain't doing nothing fancy today. Motherfucker. Oh, forget your crayons. I don't got the crayons, not yet. I ordered this deck box. Me and Esper ordered this sick ass deck box. Just vibe, ain't no thing. Listen, that's the move, man. We're just gonna vibe. We're just gonna do damage in 70 increments and just pray for the best. For those of you, you know, if y'all haven't seen me for a while, y'all have some questions about, you know, just life or me or whatever, that's what we're here for. I'm not doing anything fancy. We got off of work not too long ago, and I told people, I was like, yo, bully me into streaming in like an hour. Sheena! What's up, Sheena? How you doing? Big Skater! Also, let me know how the audio sounds for y'all. We start Ogerpon? I feel like starting Ogerpon is probably the best move. Might have to Ultra Ball, though. Get a fan rotom. Audio's great. Fantastic. I just don't want my audio to overpower the music or anything else. Speaking of, I don't even hear the background sounds. There we go. Top deck fan rotom? Okay, of course not. I think my game plan would be Earthen Vessel, and that gets me a deck search. We can check our energy count. Yeah, I think we'll Vessel first. Drop the fighting. Okay, so that means 4-5. 2 fightings are prized? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What else am I missing here? We have Sada in hand. I think a Nest Ball is prized. Double fighting being prized is not fun at all. Okay. I think we'll do this. I think from a sequence order, we should Ultra Ball and drop Grass and a Lightning. Because I don't know what they're playing yet. Go Fan Rotom. Because right now I'm thinking about just thinning my deck as much as possible. So I think we do... I could go the transformative start play for a Ditto, but if I don't have an energy to transform the Ditto into Baby Bolt, I feel like it's moot. So I think we'll just go double Hoot Hoot Noctowl. Crustle incoming, I'd cry. I'd cry. Yeah, I think the play here is just drop the Hooters, Teal Dance. Okay, yeah, fuck me, I guess. Pass for turn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, at any point, if I need to adjust some audio, just let me know what the move is. I can, if something's louder than usual, like if the music's too loud or if my voice is too loud, I need to turn the game down, just let me know. I tend to keep my gain a little on the lower side, just so I'm not, like, picking up a bunch of audio in the background, like my air conditioner or, like, my, like, air purifier or whatever. So hopefully that's not bothering y'all in the background. At least we know it's not Crustle, but it is Poltzard. This is a matchup I don't know. What is happening? It is not playing from my playlist. Hello? There we go. Let's do that. If I could have set up like Baby Bolt, I think it would have been good here. Because then it could have just been like turn 2 Crispin and then just swing. I'd be swinging for 60. And I feel like putting damage. Wait a minute. Hold on. So we have Bolt. So I could take an early 2 prizer. We would Crispin Nest Ball? So yeah, we would do this. Because the goal could be Crispin. No, I don't have. That's right. Both of my fightings are prized. And there's one in discard. Okay. So I know that I need a Nest Ball for the Latias. Let's double check that we have Latias though. Okay, so we got the homie. Asada means we could get back. Okay. So we go Earthen Vessel, and then we drop the Fan Rotom. We drop the Fan Rotom and get... Grass and a Lightning. Yeah, that's our play. So we Nest Ball for the Latias. We Vessel. I'm gonna grab a Lightning and a Grass. The Skyliner retreat you. We Teal Dance to you. Well, okay, we got a Crispin. That's what's up. Fighting here. Okay. Lightning here. What's your Bolt list? Pretty sure I can find a way to copy that. This is the same list that I took to NAIC, so there hasn't been any like major changes. I think I'll just drop Lightning Fighting Grass. Let me see if I can, like, copy it from, I'm pretty sure I can. Give me a sec. Let's do, this. Because I expect to get this question fairly often, so, I'm pretty sure I could just copy this, right? Like, that's the thing. Copy. And then we do this. It's like the best image hosting website. So I think what I'll do is... Hey, nice retro Fez. That's what's up. Rare Candy Zard? You know what? I'm so okay with this. Sure. You haven't supported yet. Are you gonna counter catcher? That's what I'm scared of, honestly. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Unfair stamp. Yeah, I should have expected that. Okay. Oh no, my hand. They always got it. Yeah, they always got it. What else did we expect to happen? I didn't know what his A spec was gonna be. I'm like, okay, max spelled or like unfair stamp? Unfair stamp. I think the play is we just Earthen Vessel. This is actually not hit for 70. Absolutely not. This is kind of why I kept the grass on the Ogerpon. It just sucks because I have to drop Area 0. I need the Prime Catcher. I can't afford to drop Prime Catcher. The other Area 0 is prized. Okay, sure. Is there anything else that I care about? Might be prized. Yeah, I think we just Teal Dance. Ooh, it got good. Okay, give me this. We're gonna see the same series of cards anyway, so it's like I don't think it really mattered too much if I did flip the script and then the second and then the Teal Dance, or Teal Dance flip the script. It's gonna see it whatever. So retreat, 20 you. Swing for 360. See, I don't want to just link the Limitless Labs page because then I just dox myself. So give me a second to like copy paste this somewhere. I think the best place to do it is probably just Imgur. I don't know if there's any other like place that's like good for me to link it. Appreciate the lurk, Afro. What can I do? I did get the other two fighting energy, so that's good. And we know they don't have unfair stamp, and I still have Prime Catcher. So even if you kill Ogerpon, I think as long as they don't Iona me, I'm okay. Halucha, 10 Latias, 10 Fez. Made this button ahead bed for work. Enjoy the stream. Stay frosty. Appreciate you, big dog. Boss Fez or Boss Latias? Yeah? Okay. Interesting choice. I don't hate it, but a very interesting choice. I personally would have killed Fez because then I don't flip the script for 3. But I very easily could just say Ultra Ball, drop the Jamming Tower, and the Ogre Pawn. Grab the Noctowl. Jewel Seeker Noctowl. Let's do this. This game should be over. I'm like almost certain this game is over. I don't even think I have to do that, for real, for real. I think I could just flip the script. Energy on Bear. Yeah, I don't even think I have to do the play I was thinking of. Yeah, we would... Game of Luna? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because he took 4 prizes, so Bear swings for 1. Prime Catcher the Fez? Swing with Bear for 1 prize. For 1 energy, yeah. Yeah, what I was thinking at first was like, Jewel Seeker, get a Bolt, play the Crispin, or something along those lines. No, I couldn't play the Crispin because the fightings were in... No, they unfair stamped the fighting. Okay, no, we had options. We had options. That's all that mattered. All right, what a way to start the stream off. Love that. As y'all can see, I went through a few different variations of Bolt to take the NAIC. So this was variation 3, which I felt was... It felt comfortable to me. I didn't want to make any, like, last-minute, like, crazy changes. So I was fucking with it. Let me do this. Limitless. I definitely did not expect to hit Bear. And I definitely think their fuck up was they should have killed Fez instead of Latias. Because I still had Night Stretchers. We get the Master Ball by the end of the stream? I don't know. I could just run into some shit for real. Submit. New post. Drop images here. Okay. If I hit Master Ball by the end of the stream, I'd be surprised. Because I definitely run into a lot of shenanigans. Because if they shenan once, they will most certainly shenanigan. Where's the screenshot that I just took? Yo, he nasty with the raid? Big Skeeter. I appreciate you so much. Let me hit this real quick. How was your stream? I actually had you up in the background. That's the funny thing about it. So to see myself pop up, I was like, oh, that's what's up. But nah, in all honesty, Sheena, thank you. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Playing your Thorns Crustal. Make sure y'all follow Sheena. She's great. The Team Magma Grunt. Hold on, I'm doing this so I can solve that age-old question of what's your list. Download. And then we're gonna come here. Yo, the moving thorns icon is so good. We do this. Okay, so I want to do this. Where'd you stop at on your ladder grind, by the way? I was like tuning in while at work. So like a lot of times I'll have like the homies up in the background just to kind of body double. Made master, let's go. Okay, activate command. Let's see if this works. Boom, there you go. So for anybody who asks, I'm like, what's your list? Boom. Let me make sure to add all of my commands as well to the stream title so y'all know what to do. Okay. Ad break ends. Okay. I delayed the ads as much as I could. I really did. I'm sorry for those of y'all who got smoked, but I appreciate those of you who support the bodega. Completely optional, not necessary by any means. It just goes back into the stream for any upgrades that I end up having to make. But for those of you who are sticking it out through the ads, I appreciate you. Yeah, no problem for the deck list. I think a lot of it is kind of just core. It's just some of it is my personal preference on a couple of things. So take it for a spin, make whatever changes you want to it. All right, so that's a good way to start the stream. I want to add like a win-loss counter, but I don't know if there's already one that's in place and I can just like add it to the stream through like a browser source, or if I have to do it the old-fashioned way and do like a bunch of text files and then start tinkering with the text files. I really don't want to do all that. I'm not creative. I had one, but I don't know if it still works the way I want it to. Can I modify this? It is reading from a batch file. Okay. Did I do it like this? I'm going first. Okay. We'll do this. I don't know. They're going first. I don't know if they're playing Pecharunt. I would rather play it safe. Okay. I see no harm in playing it safe. I'm not trying to get humbled on stream like this. I'd be kind of sick. I think it was attached to my stream deck. It was. It was. Okay. We're going to use this for the time being. If that's too big, I can adjust it. I whipped this up the last time I streamed, and that was forever ago. I don't have a stadium. And I don't have energy. So I think my best play is to just hit the young fan call. I think this is one of those times where I kind of wish I had Squawk. I think we just do this. I don't want to play the nest balls right now because what good is that going to do me? We have a Hoot Hoot in hand, so I think I should just change to this as my fan call targets. Yeah, I think this is the better play. We'll find out what happens on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. The one thing I do wish that I had, man, setting up Baby Bolt here would have been chef's kiss. There's a part of me that's like, I could nest ball for it right now. But if I'm not gonna get 3 energy in one turn, what's the point? I think we'll just pass for turn. Hopefully y'all are having a good evening, though. Are my chats working now? Yes, they are working now. Secret Box Evo. Switch put me in perk? Why? What happened? What did you do? What did you do? Not you out here getting smoked by Twitch. I'm sorry, sis. It didn't have to be like this. What did you drop? Evo Devo Ultra Ball? They knew my messages would be too powerful. Okay, so we gotta get rid of Spike Myth like ASAP. He's just gonna, yeah. He must be nice. Is that a rat emote? That's so good. I should do this. Fix that. If the win-loss thing is too big, I can adjust it. Just let me know. What will we go for here? Be like a teal dance. Unlimited bacon, but no games. Now I know who this is because you said limited games, but no. Why are you still awake, bro? You out of school right now? I think Ogerpon's probably the best play. Cause fair. I think I should Nest Ball. I think Nest Ball 1 should be a bowl. Everything is perfect. Relax, King. Fair. Nest Ball 1 I think should be a bolt. Do we have Latias? We do not have Latias. This is a good time to deck check. Okay. I think the play that I would have to make would require using 2 Jewel Seekers. Jewel Seeker 1 could be Prime Catcher Crispin. Jewel Seeker 2 could be Area 0 to bump and an Earthen Vessel. Okay. I think that would be the move. Be with Jewel Seeker. Crispin for Lightning Fighting. Which we have. And then Area 0 to expand the bench space. And then second would be Prime Catcher Earthen Vessel. Yeah, I think that's what we need. Because we could dance and hit 4. Deck is blinged out. As it should be. As it should be. Yeah, Crispin. Lightning Fighting. I need more of like the crystal thingies so I can get the gold energies. Get rid of this. Fuck you. And then we want Prime Catcher. Prime Catcher to hit Bear. Because I can't hit 5. No, I'd cap at 28. Yeah, so we need Prime Catcher to hit Bear. And then an Earthen Vessel. We could drop the Nest Ball. I think that's the play. Drop the Nest Ball with the Earthen Vessel for 2 grass. Because I would like to keep the Hoot Hoot for the 3rd Jewel Seeker. Because I don't want to drop Energy Retrieval. Yeah, I think that's the play. That's the play. I could Fez. Dropping the Nest Ball means I have to omit Fez. But Sada keeps me... Yeah, Nest Ball is probably the best way to do it here. Grass. This also means 3 grass are prized. Okay. All right. I think we're okay. Dance. Dance. Okay. We prime catcher to punch this bear in the face. How bad would it be if I accidentally click burst roar? Okay. And he's also an odd pricing, so that makes it good for me. I'd be really sad if I accidentally click burst roar. Like, of all things to click here, burst roar would be absolutely terrible. Like the one time I could have did assault landing for game and I forgot to bench the area 0 that was in my hand. Like, we still recovered, but it was a very humbling experience. Okay, drop a boss. Love that. Love that. I think my question then becomes, we have one grass, so we could teal dance. Burst roar for game with the the whopping 0 damage off of burst roar. Um. Mm. Well, we know for a fact Shadow Bullet's gonna happen, and you can't put the damage on the Ogre Pawns. Okay, that's understandable. Mm. You wouldn't TM Evil here, would you? You would definitely Shadow Bullet, right? You would Shadow Bullet, right? Okay. Probably 30 on the Hoot Hoot. On a Noctowl. Okay. Well, we did hit an Ultra Ball. What would be our play if we were to Jewel Seeker the third time? What could I drop? We could Ultra Ball away the grass and the Ditto to grab the Noctowl. I think that's what we want to do since we have energy retrieval. The Noctowl would be for... We could go Area 0 Nest Ball. Yes, Area 0 Nest Ball. Because then the Nest Ball could be for another ancient target to start setting up. But what's in discard right now? Lightning and fighting? Oh, that's where it gets tough. Okay. I know that we need to Jewel Seeker here. Maybe it should just be... No, because I need 5 energies to kill this guy. So we need an Area 0 for sure. Area 0 to open the bench space back up. And we don't have an ancient in the discard to Night Stretcher. So Nest Ball for Bolt. Okay. I'm Tiny Chef to school early tomorrow, so I'm hit the hay. Love you, doing great. I appreciate that. Thank you. And as always, I appreciate you stopping by, Twin. I love that you call him Tiny Chef. That's gold. I don't think I want to bench Latias because then that's just a liability. Let's see how this goes first, right? Because I could bench Slitherwing. I don't know. I think we need Bolt here. I think we should Dance first to see what we get, because this could change how the plays go. If all else fails, we could just Night Stretcher and Energy, right? Okay. So I should do Lightning to you, Grass to you. See what happens here. Because then that still frees up the fighting for Night Stretcher if need be. Or we just do this. Love this for me. Okay. And that lets us hit the 5. And then we have the Lightning in hand to do it for next turn. We might still have to hit that Energy Retrieval. But we do kill this guy. Okay. No, I think we're in a good spot. As long as they don't Iono, I think we're okay here. They're not gonna promote that Fez, though. We know that's not happening. Kind of wish I still had Prime Catcher, but I think we needed to set up the 2/2/2. So I think using the Prime Catcher to kill the bear wasn't necessarily a bad decision. Yeah, okay. I was really hoping. I'm like, please don't play Iono. Alright. Damn. Damn. They did what they needed to do. I can't even be mad at it. I think what has also been a huge help is that they haven't hit the Frostlash yet. What does one do from here? Let's see. There's still a Nest Ball, and there's still 2 Ultra Balls. Just have 3 Sadas and an Energy Retrieval. Crispin's still in deck. 1 out of 3 Lightnings. Okay. I think I should just give them a Noctowl. Because I'm not certain about what's going to happen next turn. And I'd rather just give them a single prizer. Okay. Damn, a Burst Roar would have been sick this turn. It's not impossible right now. It's not impossible. It's only been one side, and I don't want to overdo myself. So let's do this, alright? For Lightning and a Fighting. Should I go Lightning Grass? Nah, we'll Lightning Fighting here. Lightning to hand. Fighting to you. I think doing this is kind of like what I have to do. And then I can... No, Jamming Tower doesn't do me any good here. Because it's only 5. But if I'm gonna Burst Roar, I may as well Pow Pad so I can shuffle. I took the Lightning Fighting, so there's still Lightning Grass. Nah, I think I'm just gonna take the Sada off of this. I mean, I'm either dropping the Jamming Tower. Nah, let's just Burst for it. Okay, okay. I think we're okay here. I think we're okay. How do you feel about Grimmsnarl? It's still kind of weird. I think Iron Leaves helps, but it's not like the end all be all. Because you still have to, like, at some point, you have to hit some single prizers. You motherfucker. Okay. Like, at some point, you're going to have to hit a single prizer. Like, you got to get rid of the Snow-Runts. You got to get rid of a monkey or something. Like, you got to get rid of it. History repeats itself. I'm just like, you motherfucker. Alright. Okay, you have no damage to monkey to me. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I need a 210. I was like, this motherfucker. He really did it. Okay. Alright. Let's see what happens. The energy retrieval being at the bottom of the deck is ass. I just have to take the fighting. See what happens. I'm only doing 210, and then he's just gonna monkey 30 damage back. And that sets him up for a 3-prize turn. I can't swing on him. If I were to swing for the 210, he would just monkey 30 to the Noctowl, and then Shadow Bullet, and that's the game. So, I think unfortunately I have to just let him take the KO here. I think we... How many of you do we have? Alright. We need to stop the timer from ending my turn. If I were to Burst for this... I literally cannot Burst for this. If he gets a last, it's over. Yeah, if he gets a Frostlass, I'm kind of cooked. He has one card in hand. So I think I just sit on this. And just pray. If he just drops the Frostlass, I'm like, alright, you got me. That's the game. Yeah, I would just lose if he just swings. Like, if I were to swing, I would just lose. So I kind of just have to do this. Let him kill me. What would be worse is if he has boss, and I kind of just lost to myself. Because he would just boss up Mew. Shadow Bullet. Put the damage on the... Okay. Okay. Ah, you motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, that's the game. So it would be what? Shadow Bullet. Kill here. Yeah, and then I just die on checkup. Yep, you got it. You wanted it more. You wanted it more. That second Iono was... That one hurt. That one hurt real bad. Damn. He wanted it more. Like, I was like, we could win. But they always have it. Also, Seth, I just saw you with the follow. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Fat Pack. They always have it. They always have it. It was very much a, as long as you don't play Iono, we win the game. There's nothing to worry about. Life is good. Life is not good. What's not good is also, like, not having this fucking fan rotom. I don't want to just lead with Bolt, because then he's just stuck. I think we just start Ogerpon. Okay. Almost won with Bull. Iona, the guy that won. He got Blood Moon and top deck boss. Oh, man. Some days you're the pigeon, some days you're the statue, man. That's nuts. I think I want to Earthen Vessel and, like, thin the deck. I think we Vessel a Grass. And then we can see what we have. Two of my Lightnings are prized. I don't like that. No. Okay. We have the Sadas. We have the Christmas. One of my Energy Retrievals is prized. One of my Ultra Balls is prized. One of my Vessels is prized. Okay. So we grab Fighting and... No, I think we do this. Because if I hit a Crispin, we can party a little bit. So we Teal Dance here. A Ditto. Got an idea. I got an idea, baby. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, boy. Fan call. There we go. I think we just do this, yeah. And then you. And then you. What's up, Iki? What's good with you, brother? How you doing? I think we passed the turn like this. I think passing the turn just like this is fine. Because either they Iona me and it's like, alright, well, all of my resources just go back into the deck. Or it's party time next turn. And if you don't bench anything, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. I didn't check if Latias was in deck. That was the mistake I made. Okay. That was definitely a little bit of a mistake. Also, congrats again for your placing at the regional you went to. What the fuck am I about to play against? Alright, so you're not losing the game. Good for you. You're not, like, immediately losing the game next turn. Yo, Jet, are you playing Ceruledge? Of course. Of course. Of course. Popcorn is a cereal? I mean, it can be with the right attitude. Testing done, you leave Thursday? Nice, nice. Where's the qualifiers gonna be at? Oh, they're playing this fucking deck. Okay. Indy? Like Indianapolis? Or like Indiana? Indianapolis, okay. Neither have I, Mac. Neither have I. We're seeing it today. Man, Baby Bolt would have been a legend. Too bad I can't nest ball. Okay. What do we do here? What do we do here? If it was Guardy, I actually just would have said concede next game. You wanted it more. So first things first, fuck you. I wish I had an energy, because then I could just assault landing and kill the Badoo. But a whole RV and we're driving there? Ah, so it's not one of those things where they, like, pay your way. You still have to get yourself there. Playing Mew is pointless. Playing Islands is pointless. I just have to let him set up. I got nothing. I got nothing. Man, what a terrible start, man. Like, we were good. We were so good. And then this fucker said, I don't know. Hate it here. You know what? Cool. Do it again. Yeah. This hand was cheeks, bro. This hand is just his cheeks. Alright. Monkey's paw. Fucking monkey's paw. If you win the national qualifier, when you get the whole room and board and ticket paid for Worlds. Oh, it's in Paris. Yo, niggas in Paris? If this fucker does, like, Kyurem and just Trifrost me, I'll just scoop and be like, you got it. There's no comeback from that. Yo, Fossil. What's up, big dog? Welcome to the Fat Pack, homie. Hope your evening's going well. Okay. Itchy Pollen again. We love it here. We love it here. Fuck am I supposed to do with this hand? Fuck am I supposed to do with this hand? Cook this fool. How am I gonna cook him? I got nothing to cook with. I got nothing, dude. As much as I would love to cook, I got 8 people in my room. It sounded very much like FGC. Like vape smoke still in the ballroom era of FGC. Like curly mustache FGC. So you have a Slowking. Are you just having a hard time getting to something? Because you've Iono twice. But you have the energy for a Slowking. Is he piling again? Alright. Okay, we have an energy. We finally hit an energy. I have no choice but to assault landing and punch this little shit in the face. Like, I got no other play. Alright, fuck this little shit. Like, I have no choice. I cannot afford another Itchy Pollen. Not from, like, a damage perspective, but it's like, I have a bunch of stuff in my hand that I just can't do anything with that, getting itchy just wasn't helping. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so scared of a Kyurem play. Like, absolutely mortified of him just being like, Kyurem? Trifrost? Yeah. I'm not ready for that at all. Definitely not ready for that at all. Seek inspiration. That's what's up. Yeah. Man, you're so good at this game. You're so good at this game. What can I do here? We have an S-Ball. I have a Night Stretcher. Trying to look at the board to see what I can do. I feel like first things first, I gotta like Night Stretcher for a Fez. I mean, not Night Stretcher. S-Ball for a Fez. I think this is like play one, is that we Fez. To flip the script. Some Yu-Gi-Oh! VAs there. I mean, that would be pretty cool. We gonna try to clutch up. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna try. Flip the script. And then we hit the Noctile. I love that for me. I absolutely fucking love that for me, man. Fuck do we do here, man? He took 3 prizes, so Bear would swing for 2, but that will require Crispin. I don't know, y'all. Things looking kind of grim for our hero right now. I think we just gotta be like, you wanted it more. You're cooking? I don't know, man. I feel like the stove is definitely off right now. What do you do? I have an Ogerpon. Let's grab a Mew. Grab Mew. Grab Mew. Glad you found a card game you can play. Yeah. I always liked Pokemon. I think I really just needed, I just needed to find the time to play it. We have 2 grass. So what we could do... Well, energy retrieval for the 2 grass. I think what we could do is like Teal Dance. And like pray? Hitting a Crispin would be kind of cool here. We didn't hit a Crispin. I go through on my shelf for the past year, but haven't touched it. Been scratching to play. What's a good character to learn to play with? Soul Bad Guy. Straight up, Soul Bad Guy is the Ryu of that game, and he does grown man damage. Like, I don't play Guilty Gear per se, but I have seen people get their clothes folded while they are still in them because of Soul motherfucking Bad Guy. I think the players, I just gotta judge. I can't afford to put the Hoothoots back down, because then it's just like, you would just, try Frost again. You have a lot of cards in your hand. I really don't like that. Okay. Yeah, I think our play is just hit this. Yeah, I think all I can really do is just hit that. One could argue that I could Ultra Ball for something and then restart for 3. But, I don't know, man. Right now, I am in a position, if I were to hit, like, a boss, or, like, some type of... Maybe in retrospect, I should have Night Stretchered. No, because even if I did Night Stretcher for it, he's going to Night Stretcher the Slowbro, right? Yeah, even if I Night Stretchered for, I think, a Hoothoot, I would have just been back in the same situation. Fat streaming, yeah. I'm trying to work on it. Okay. What do you... What else does deck run? The Crabominable, the Primeape. Just got part into your hand. Gonna cure him again. Crabominable. Yep, there it is. I think that's like 250. I'm in a real bad spot, dude. I think you just got it. Straight up, bro, I think you just got it. You were just Crabominable for 250. I would need to hit a Sada. Oh, Regigigas. Because it's a Terra, right. Yeah, okay, of course. Of course, yeah. Pivot to Mew. We flip. See what we hit. I think the Prime Catcher came a little too late, unfortunately. I really needed like a Sada, dude. Yeah, you just got it. You just fucking got it. I got nothing. That shit was as soon as I saw it was the Slowbro deck, I'm like, he's gonna cure him, and all of my Hoot Hoots and my Fan Rotom are getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Damn, you hate to see it. You hate to fucking see it, man. I mean, I appreciate y'all for coming through to hang out, but damn, I'm sorry y'all had to see that. I think that deck's just kind of rough for me to deal with. Casey, appreciate the lurk, homie. Hopefully y'all are having a good evening, though. I genuinely do appreciate y'all coming through to hang out. My goal is to try to do this, like, at least once a week. In a perfect world, twice a week. That's my goal. So, I would love, love, love to make that happen. Just I enjoy streaming and hanging out with y'all. Aractus. It's a rare sight to see you streaming again. Hope your evening's going well. It's going pretty good. We're trying to get back in the swing of things, homie. We're trying. I think we nest ball first before we actually commit to the Earthen Vessel. No, Vessel first, because God forbid both Fan Rotoms are gone. An ideal world would be 2 during a weekday and 1 during the weekend. Because I have such a weird work schedule, weekend streams are very unlikely. It's not impossible, it's just very unlikely. My jamming tower is in hand. We have a Vessel that we're currently playing. We have an energy retrieval in hand. Sada in hand. That's our Ogerpon. One of our bolts is prized? One of our bolts is prized. One of our Noctiles is prized. And the energy count. Okay. We go grass? Go fighting here? Yeah, I think that's what we want. And then we nest ball for you. So Maractus, so you're probably playing Polt, right? It's very likely it's Polt. They rotated out any dumb stuff. Ooh, my boy. Okay. We can play. We can play the game a little bit. You're not up to scuff. Have they rotated anything dumb stuff out? Yeah, all the Radiant Pokemon got rotated out. Regidrago got taken out. Fuck Regidrago. We thought Gardevoir was gonna rotate out, like it was gonna be unplayable, because Curlia got rotated, and it was like drop a card, draw 2. Nah, Gardevoir's still cooking. So yeah, all the Radiant Pokemon, Regidrago is gone. What else did we like lose that was like pretty big hit? Anything that had like a yellow border is just gone. You're gonna corner, right? Which means I would have to Turo to get out, and if I Turo, I can't Crispin. Prime Catcher. I would hate to burn a Prime Catcher for this purpose, though. That would suck. But I kind of think I would have to. Because I don't want him setting up Dreepies. So, like, this would be a perfect opportunity to just start spawn camping any Dreepies that just hit the board. But I'm also concerned about the Noibat, because then that kind of sets up like a weird checkmate scenario where I can't do anything. So, okay. I think the plan is we want to take out the Noibat first. So we want Prime Catcher. We have the Crispin already. We have a Stadium already. What do we want? What do we want? I don't want to play any stadiums yet. Nestball wouldn't be bad. I don't think I'm in like a rush for Nestball. I could just grab it and sit on it. I don't have to do anything with it right now. I'm not obligated to do anything right now. So we can play the Crispin and go Lightning Grass. And still have 2 grass to work with. This is 3, which means 2 are prized. Okay. This is the thought process that I go through every time I'm playing this game. Like, FGC Brain, I'm, like, assessing everything that's pretty much going on. What would I want to promote, though? Because if I'm going to Prime Catcher, I don't want to just give you the option to... I think you'll head to bed, have to get up at 5:30. It was fun watching the stream. I appreciate it, John. Thank you for coming through, homie. I don't want to promote Badoo. I think the game plan is we promote the Dreepy. I think we kind of have to. And then we still hold all of this extra stuff here. Because there's no reason to do anything with it. We don't have to. I'm concerned about Ichipon a little bit. Because then that just invalidates Nestball energy retrieval. Nah. Let's not overthink it. You just swing the 90 at the Noibat. Yeah, I think that's okay. We just swing the 90 at the Noibat. Because we still can do 90 and we can kill a Dracloak. So I think that puts us in a good space still. Yeah, I think we're still okay. Like, I feel like even if I got Iono'd, I wouldn't be too pressed. Hard to pick up this game up. What deck speaks me? What's the playstyle of the deck that you play in Yu-Gi-Oh? Counter Catcher. Is this fucker gonna corner me again? Is he gonna, like, attach, retreat, corner? Be kind of sick. Very unfortunate. Trap me with Noctowl. Is that your game plan? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what? We hit an energy, so it's cool. I don't really know what you're gonna Nest Ball for a Dreepy? Is that your plan? Fez. Okay. Okay. What are we grabbing with the second Nest Ball? Another Noibat. I'm starting to think the focal point of the deck is actually the Noibat, featuring the Dragapult. With the Hero's Cape? Bro, you've got to be shitting me. You've got to be shitting me, man. Okay. Can you deck this mid-range in Control? If you want to play Control, you could play Marnie's Grimmsnarl. What the fuck am I playing against Dog? Oh my god, I'm in tears because it's like, bro, what is this shit? Alright. Wowzers. We're playing against some bullshit tonight. Okay. Did I just judge? I think I just judge, man. Vanquished Soul. That name is hard. I'm gonna be real. That name is hard. I'm kind of like attached to the Noctowl and see what the fuck happens. See if my energy ends up in the discard. I don't think that's a bad thing. Vanquished Soul. I gotta see what they look like, man. I'm actually okay with this Iono. You kind of did me a favor. Kind of. Fossil, I really don't know what the fuck I'm playing against, bro. Like, I really don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, getting cornered again. So I could say Noctowl, Jewel Seeker, Turo, Jamming Tower. I think that's a play. Yeah, we Jewel Seeker, Turo, Jamming Tower. We Turo the Noctowl. We promote you. We Jamming Tower you. We bench you. And then we Thunderburst Storm you. Yes, you get to see more cards because of Fez, but I think I'm more concerned about the Noivern than I am the Dragapult. Yeah, Vanquish Soul. These cards look cool, though. I think if you wanted something mid-range in control, I would just say Marnies. Marnies or Dragapult. Dragapult's more of like, you can set up some damage and make some bigger plays, but control-wise, I would say Marnie's cool because you have this little shitter. People can't use items. You got this dude that you can kind of like force people into the active and start locking stuff in place. So I think Marnie's Grimmsnarl would be cool, and it's not a difficult deck to play either. The only thing that's annoying is that on checkup, anything with an ability, if you're playing with the Frostlass, everything takes 10 damage. So doing that every single turn would be a pain in the ass, but that's kind of like, that's the nature of the beast playing a deck like that. Are you gonna buddy for another Noivern? Okay. So is the game just gonna be me smacking a bunch of Noivern? Because I feel like that's what's happening here. I'm gonna do Counter Catcher. I'd be kind of tight if you boss and then corner. Alright, yeah. Get it, you ain't got no friends, dude. Fuck off. Oh man, this really is like grinding my gears. Like the artwork, the archetype is fighting game based. I was wondering, I'm like, these characters look fucking sick. I see it now. Yeah, I see it now. I'd play some shit like that. Alright, I think I should Iron Leaves here. Because Leaves means it promotes itself. Yeah, so we want to use this. Give me the grass energy. Give me the grass energy. It's in discard 2 lightnings. So I could. I don't want to take from the bolt. Nah, I think I'm good here. I think we vessel one of the ogre pawns. I'm fighting a grass. Okay. I'm gonna put the grass here. And then we're just gonna Prism Edge and say, fuck this guy. Sure, I'll take the little 60 damage. Okay. I played against this deck in San Antonio, like the Noivern EX, and it was very much like a pain in the ass because Bolt is just a bunch of big basics with the exception of like Slitherwing. And this was like pre-rotation Bolt, so it was just nothing but like Raging Bolt, Ogerpon, Radiant Greninja, Fez, and you're just swinging with Bolt. So the moment he dropped Noivern and then he just like Turoed what was on the bench, I'm like, I got nothing, bro. Like that is the game. The Dracloaks could also just be the draw engine. It might not even be like an attacker per se. That should be something I should consider. His deck works by revealing attributes. You'll be able to use their special moves. Oh. Oh, I'm reading the text. You can special summon this card from your hand. When these effects by revealing monster in your hand. Enemy destroyed by battle this turn. Earth and fire destroy all spell and trap. Okay, that's kind of sick. That's actually kind of sick. Not even gonna lie. 60. Yeah, I would need 4 energy to kill this fucking Noivern. Fail the Artisan. Okay. You're gonna Badoo. Okay, so there is a Dragapult. What are you gonna do with it? Crispin. Okay. Cool. I think at this point I'm kind of forced to swing on the Dragapult if he's gonna promote and Phantom Dive me. Itchy Pollen. Okay. So what I could do, I can't energy retrieval, and that's okay. I'm gonna do this. We want a Sada. Your overall experience the last 2 events. You're gonna go to the next one. I enjoyed the 2 events that I went to. I think the only thing that sucked is that when I went to New Orleans, I think I ate something really bad, and it made my stomach hurt. So, like, for, like, the latter half of Friday and, like, pretty much all of Saturday, I didn't exist. For the most part, I just didn't exist. It was the greens without meat. I didn't eat the greens without the meat. That's disrespectful. My ancestors would be rolling in their fucking grave for some shit like that. I think this is what we want, even though I can't play the nest ball, and that's okay. We're gonna retreat into you. And we're gonna Sada. I want lightning here. This is such like a weird game. I don't hate it. It's just a very weird game for me. I could intentionally play the Ogerpon. Actually, yeah. So if they bump the area 0, I'll just get rid of the Noctowl since they've kind of like already served their purpose. and kind of just clear up some bench space, really. And then we'll Thunderburst Storm the 120 to the Noibat. And this puts me back on even prizing. So this could become... Wait, why is your bench bigger? So this card here, Area Zero, if there's any Terra Pokemon that's in play, your bench space jumps up to 8. So the whole concept of this deck is you run an Ogerpon, which is your Terra, so your bench becomes bigger. And by having a Terra, the Hoot Hoot evolves into Noctowl. And if you have a Terra in play, when you evolve it, you get to search your deck for 2 trainers. So it allows you to like grab cards based off of like how the game is going, instead of like the older version that was just draw cards and just pray. You can grab exactly what you need and just play the game, which I think is kind of cool. So it's a different build. I still like the old Raging Bolt, but I see the versatility in this because the new version, you have a bunch of single prizers too, so you're not just playing a bunch of big 2 prizers and you just get bullied. You can like play with 1 prizers and just play the game. So more space to have more agency, I guess. Pretty much, yeah. You want to play with a wider bench sometimes because I don't even have them in my hand. The big Raging Bolt is all about you do 70 damage for each energy that you discard. So then the game becomes, I have a bunch of Ogerpons on the bench and a bunch of energy everywhere, and I just start doing a bunch of damage because I'm just discarding a bunch of shit. I might actually just be able to do it this turn coming up, depending on what I draw. I would probably have to Nest Ball for a Bolt. I think what sucks is that I'm trying to think, how do I get there? The energy being in the discard isn't a bad thing. I don't want to promote. We go Leaves, because Leaves has a 1 retreat cost. Double Nest Ball. Okay, okay. I think we do Nest Ball Bolt? Nest Ball Fez. I think that's what we want to do here. So, this is the start of the show. It's mainly the second attack. You can discard any amount of basic energy from your Pokemon. This card does 70 damage for each card you discard in this way. So, like Iron Leaves has energy, Ogerpon has energy. The whole point is when you're running into Pokemon that have like higher HP values like Dragapult, you can just start discarding energies and just swing and kill. So we go Fez here. We're gonna deck thin some more. No more energy. Okay. Cool. I'm fine with that. What do we want to do? We need to hit Asada to win the game. Essentially, we need to hit Asada's Vitality to win the game here. So, we have a Grass. Yeah, okay. So we take Grass. We take the Lightning. Yeah, that's what we want here. So, we want a Tail Dance. Draw a card. We want a Tail Dance. Draw a card. We would like to hit Asada's Vitality. Okay, we're not hitting Asada's Vitality. Alright, okay. That would have been really nice. And other bolt is prized. Is it still in deck or prized? They're still in deck. It's a little annoying. I think the play is we just... No. Hold on. We do this. Because even if I do the 180... What would I do next turn? Next turn would be... If they kill the Ironleaves, it would be Teal Dance, flip the script again. For them to kill... I think we're okay. I think we just Prism Edge for the 180 and just sit on it. If we hit the Sada's Vitality, we could have won the game, but we gotta bide our time a little bit here. If they bump the stadium, I would just get rid of the Noctiles because they've already done their job. I think what would be annoying, though, is... If they promoted on one prizer, it would be a little annoying. Because I couldn't, like, end it. Sure. I'm okay with this. I just need them to not play Iono. It's unlikely because of their hand size, but it's not, like, possible. Turo. Okay, sure. Turo the Dragapult? Yeah. I'm cool with that. And the Itchy Pollen. Here we go. Man, they want that Noivern set up so bad. And there it is. Yeah, okay. This is the part of the game I really didn't want to deal with. We still have another area 0, so fret not. I, unfortunately just can't. Wait, no, yes I can. Retreat you into the Fan Rotom. Swing with the Fan Rotom? Yeah. That's the play. Okay. Swing with the Fan Rotom. There's the other Bolt. This game has been such a drag, and I appreciate y'all for sticking it out and watching, because sheesh. We've been sitting here. This is the part of the game I didn't want to deal with, was dealing with the Noivern. And they're just gonna covert flight me to death. I essentially just need to take one prize. And hitting a boss's orders would also work, because I just need to take one prize. And a Teal Dance plus boss. Yeah, this was to be expected. The covert flight would kill the Fan Rotom. I could flip the script and hit a boss. That would be pretty rad. That would be pretty fucking rad. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is, if I haven't hit boss yet and they Iono'd me, statistically speaking, the boss should rise to the top. So using Artisan to shuffle the deck would be a bad idea. Two, four, five. All of my grass are accounted for, so I couldn't swing with an Ogre Pawn. So, you. Okay. Flip the script and pray? Okay, so we hit the boss. The problem is your boy needed another energy to get his shit off. And I don't think I have a way to do that right now. It's kind of the shitty part. I would need to hit like an energy retrieval or something. Let's Artisan. Just what would have my next card have been? What do we need? Okay. So you're still in deck. You're still in deck. We need to hit an energy retrieval because all of our energy is public knowledge now. We could grab you. Because even if I grab the Fan Rotom, I think the problem would still be I would need an energy to swing. I've only played one Iono thus far. Let's do this. Let's do this, right? Fighting here. Fighting here. Well, there's our energy retrieval. So I think what we do is just sit on this and pray they don't Iono me. If there's no Iono, then next turn is just energy retrieval for an energy boss for game. I think no matter how we chop, but as long as they don't Iono, we just win the game. Okay. I'm so cool with this. Yo, what's going on? Do we do the funny play? I think we should do the funny play. You know what? Yeah, sure. Fuck it, man. Yeah, we're gonna do the funny play. Ultra Ball. Drop these. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. This. I mean, if you want to watch it get played out, you can watch it get played out, big dog. But, I'm gonna Fan Rotom. Give me the Dreepy. That was so annoying. That was so annoying. Hated every bit of that. Every single bit of that. We did it. What's up, though, homie? How's your evening going? Appreciate you coming through. play Trainer Trials. All right. I think I got it in me to play one more. So we're 2-2. Let's break the tie. Let's see if we end on a positive note or a negative one. Oh, excuse me. But again, I do appreciate all of you coming through to hang out. I know it's been a nice little minute since I streamed last, so it's really nice to see, you know, the community coming through, showing some love. You can't end on a loss. I don't want to end on a loss. It would suck. But I'm also not about to do the one more, like, and you just rinse and repeat for like 30 times. I'm not trying to do all that. So, I have a deck list of the Marnie deck. I'm pretty sure I could find that real quick. There's a few of them out here floating around. Am I going first? Wait. I decided to go second. I am going first. Alright. I don't gotta worry about getting Grimmsnarl. Not Grimmsnarl, Petra on it. It's Guardy. Fuck this deck, dude. Okay. Here's the thing, though. I do have 2 energies. So this could just become... No, I don't have an Ogerpon. Oh. Man, if the conditions could have been met, we could have set it up for wait. We did start with Fanrodom. Where the problem lies is that I could go Hoot Hoot Noctowl and the Ditto. We're still missing the Ogerpon, which is the problem. So I do need to Ultra Ball for an Ogerpon. No, I don't. I have Ditto. I think where the problem still lies is that I was thinking of how can I set up Baby Bolt with an energy, so that way it could be like a next turn Jewel Seeker Crispin and start spawn camping routes, so they just don't get to play the game. I don't necessarily need the Area 0. What I could do is Ultra Ball the Area 0 and an energy. No. Because even if I grab Latios, the issue is I'm still missing Ogerpon. So I just don't think it's possible to do the play that I want to do. So I think I should just... Latios. No, Ultra Ball for Latios. Latios the Fanrodom to the Ditto. No, I still just can't do it. Yeah, I have to get an Ogerpon. So... Yeah, if I started Ditto, I could do the double play. The double transformative start with the Night Stretcher. So I think we drop energy. We could drop the Noctowl because we have the Night Stretcher. Yeah. We have to do this. Maybe I should have held off on the Ditto. Yeah. Because now I'm forced to, like, attach retreat. I think the play is... we just attach retreat the Fanrodom into the Ditto, and the Baby Bolt. Yeah, I think that's kind of our play for right now. I don't think there was a line where I could have set it up the way that I want it to. Then I just passed for the turn. And I hate this deck. Like, I genuinely hate playing against Gardevoir. Go here playing Guardy at 1 a.m. This fucker, apparently. Dorikun is playing Guardy at 1 in the fucking morning. Audible sigh. Audible sigh. Means you're probably about to play Iono. Or you're going to do something that's going to drop you below 2? No! Okay. We got the Noctowl. So we could Jewel Seeker for Crispin. And then ping 60 onto the routes. His start could be really bad. That is something to consider. He could just be having a really shitty start. So we should just Jewel Seeker for Crispin. Or they're both prized. Yeah! Okay. Should do a better job at deck checking. Boss route to Nespal Latias, stretch your energy. Boss routes. Nespal Latias. Yeah. But my problem is I still need energy for the Thunderburst Storm. I think that's my problem. Boss Nespal. Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom. You're so right. You're so right. I didn't think about that. Overcomplicating the situation. Yeah, this was the play. This was the play. I wasn't even thinking about that. You're so right. And so real. And so correct. This was a line I wasn't even looking at. Yeah. Salt Landing. Yeah. It's the fact that both Crispins were prized. I'm like, dog, what are the chances that I play the Pokemon trading card game with 2 Crispins and both of my chefs are prized, man? Yeah, hate to fucking see it. Okay. We could Crispin the setup for like 60. Because right now it looks like they're just trying to protect Triflooms. So I think what I should do is just Crispin, Lightning Fighting. Okay. And take a better look at the deck while I'm in here. So there's a Fighting that's prized. There's a Hoot Hoot that's prized. 170 HP one. We have all of our Sadas. One of our Ultra Balls is prized. Use the Stretcher. We have an Area Zero in play. Okay. Cool. Put Fighting on Bolt. And we Lightning here. And I think we intentionally don't Teal Dance. So we have the grass to put on the Bolt. And if I get Iono'd, oh fucking well. We just get more cards. So we swing for the 70. 2, 3, 4, 5. So to forget Iono, there's still more energy that we could come across. So I don't think it's the end of the world per se. Okay, so the psychic energy on the Drifloon. And then what do we do from here, buddy? What's your Grandmaster plan? Nothing? Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Get the Rotom out of here. We're gonna Thunderburst Storm this Drifloon. Okay. Imagine if he didn't have another basic to play right now, and then you just get Dragon Headbutted for a game. Oh no! Let's fucking go, baby! Man, life sucks. Sign the slip, buddy. Sign the slip, buddy. Dinosaurs are fucking cool. Oh, oh boy. So his deck Hodem? Yes, that's exactly what happened. Getting rid of the routes early made it difficult for him to like get to another one. He didn't have like a Buddy Poffin or like anything like an Artisan, a Buddy Poffin, or any like deck search card. I feel like in hindsight, maybe he should have went for another route, but the Mew also means restart and see more cards, so I get it. But damn. I said it as a joke. Imagine he didn't have another basic. He didn't. He played Gardevoir, so he deserved that. But anyway, y'all, I think we're gonna shut it down for tonight. Nice little like 2-hour stream, something slight. I don't want to like burn myself out. I would like to stream again sometime this week. Today's Tuesday. Well, now it's Wednesday. Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though. If we could get a Thursday stream, and that'd be pretty cool. Like I said, the goal is to, at a minimum, stream once a week. Ideally, getting a second stream in would be pretty cool, be pretty rad. You know, whether we play a fighting game or we play something with some friends or we just play some Pokemon, you know, whatever. It's whatever the mood strikes. I'm not like doing this to make a living or pay bills. It's just fun to kind of just kick back and hang out with y'all. Kind of like old times. So, if y'all want to, you know, stay in touch and follow me on all of my socials, there's my Twitter. I try to put my VODs on YouTube, so if y'all want to follow that. I do a lot of like, or used to do a lot of fighting game ideology on TikTok. Oh, does my link not work for TikTok? Damn, I'm a bad streamer. I'll have to fix that. But my name's the same on everything. This is Fatboy. Mom Boom, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fat Pack, homie. Appreciate you. Appreciate the insight real quick, because I definitely would have missed. Twitch, shoot this man! Shoot him now! I would have missed the play where it was like Jewel Seeker boss Nestball. Nestball for Latias, boss up the routes, Night Stretcher the energy. I definitely did not see that line. And the game probably would have went completely different had you not said anything. So I really appreciate that. No, I knew who you. I saw the name. I knew exactly who you were, bro. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to out your name if you don't put your name out there. Had to give you the line because I was definitely cranking hella neurons. Like, what do I do? Because I want this route fucking going. Be safe. I shall try to take photos on this 9-10 hour road trip. Yeah, dude, I'd love to see your photos. Who's streaming that we can throw to Oop to though? But for all of you, this is your first time here. I go by JP now. A lot of people in the fighting game community knew me as Fat Boy. Either or is fine. But going forward, I definitely am going towards like the JP moniker. Play a lot of fighting games. We started playing Pokemon this past year, and it's been really fun. You know, meeting people in the community, hanging out, and just making some real friends, man. Like, making friends as an adult has been a journey. And I never really thought about that until, like, recently. I'm like, I'm an adult. Making some adult friends. Or just making friends in general, man. It's not the easiest, but I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all for coming through to the stream. Who is live that I can maybe like throw the oop to, and y'all can have fun with them. Adult friend sounds dirty. Not like that. Not like that. Like friends that are also adults that indulge in the hobbies that you indulge in. Maybe that's the better way to word it. So it's kind of nice, like on a Monday, to just kick back and we're all just like, man, we just came from work or had a rough day. Let's just play with some pretty cardboard and just shoot the shit. Oh, Jugo's live. We're gonna go raid Jugo. He's playing some Destiny. It is not Pokemon related, unless there's anybody playing Pokemon that I know. I don't know if there is trading card game live. Unless people are streaming under Pokemon trading card game, because it is not a lot of people live right now. Everyone's under Pokemon trading card game. That makes sense. I don't see anyone that I know, so I'm gonna just throw the oop over to Jugo on the rocks. He is playing some Destiny. If y'all want to go hang out with him, at least say hi. It would definitely be appreciated. Jugo on the rocks. Yeah, go give him a follow. Say hello. I'm at least gonna say hi and stay for a couple minutes and probably just bounce. But again, this is JP. I appreciate all of y'all for coming through tonight. Thank you again, Sheena, for the raid, Mom Boom for the follow, Fossil for the follow, Seth for the follow, Afro for the resub, Dre coming through with the follow, Casey with the follow, Yone with the follow, John with the follow, Connor with the follow, Mac with the follow, she nasty, Big Skeeter with the follow. Bruh, 2010. That name is great. I appreciate y'all. Thanks so much. We're gonna go read Jugo, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. I'll be posting on Twitter when I go live next, so till then, be good, be safe, stay fat. I'll catch y'all soon. Peace.